Have you ever walked past a building and thought, I bet I could climb that? Well, that's what I'm testing today. How hard is it to actually climb a building, and is it even enjoyable? Alex Honnold has set the standard high for climbing buildings when he scaled Taipei 101, a 500-metre tall building, in January this year. Oh yeah, and he did that without a rope and harness. Although I'm a regular climber, I don't have the time, strength, nor level of confidence it takes to climb a skyscraper. So today I'm attempting a safer and smaller scale version called bouldering. As its name suggests, bouldering is essentially outdoor bouldering on buildings. Think parkour, but with less flips, running and jumping. Today I'm climbing with Alex Honnold at the Barbican Centre. How long have you been bouldering for?
Probably about 10 years, I think.
He runs an Instagram account called Bouldering London. You might have seen him on your feed climbing the IMAX South Bank Centre as well. Unless you're going with a bouldering expert, you'll need to look at the London bouldering map, which you can find in the Bouldering London Instagram bio. The grading system in bouldering is the same as indoor bouldering. Beginning with V0, routes typically go up to V10 to V11. As it was my first time bouldering, I started with a warm-up climb. This was a V0. Next, we tried climbing a route called Bonsai Pot. Starting in a sit position, the route requires you to pull on the curve next to the light, push with your right foot on the wall and reach your hand up to the top of the plant pot. Unfortunately, this was a bit too tricky for me. Despite being graded only a V2, it was much harder than it looked, though this is often how outdoor climbing is. In the end, I modified the route by using my left foot on the opposite wall to help me, which is really what bouldering is, making up your own routes. So why builder? Why not go to the climbing gym?
I think it's just nice to be outside, to be honest. And there's a permanence to these which you'll never get from a climbing gym. They'll reset them in a few weeks' time and it'll be gone forever. No one will be able to appreciate your incredible achievement. Whereas these ones probably will be up for the foreseeable future unless something crazy happens.
Bouldering was especially popular in the 1970s and 1980s, but it's recently peaked again in London. It's partly thanks to social media videos going viral online, such as Alexander's Instagram account. Your account seems to have given a lot of visibility to what bouldering is outside the climbing community. Do you think there's been a big increase in bouldering because of like posting online and stuff?
I'd like to think so, yeah. I've certainly seen people going out on like Saturday excursions based on the map and tagging the page, so I think there's evidence that people are doing this more now. It's a lot more accessible for people that live in London and it's nice to be out in the outdoors.
The next climb involved essentially hugging the pillar and walking up it, followed by pivoting your right foot, hooking your left toe behind the pillar and reaching up to the top of the ledge. Even though I failed after many attempts, I still enjoyed the exercise, and it was quite amusing to even be climbing this random pillar in the Barbican in the first place. It's slightly unusual to kind of be walking along the street and seeing someone climb a wall or a building. How do you deal with like funny looks?
It's something you get used to. When you're on your own particularly, it can feel extra weird doing something slightly countercultural out in public. But I think once you've done it a bit, and especially when you're with other people, you just ignore who's around you. And often they're quite interested in what you're doing and quite supportive. So once you've broken the initial fear of looking weird, it's actually not as bad as you think.
The Barbican is a popular place to boulder because the pebble dash concrete has a rough, lumpy texture, giving climbers extra friction and small holds for their hands and feet. Having seen people climb this pillar on social media, I was really excited to try it. Although it took me a few tries, climbing on small crimpy holds is exactly my style, so in the end I completed my first proper builder.
So, now you've had a day out giving it a go, did you enjoy it? Will you try it again?
Yeah, I definitely did enjoy it. I think anything that gets me out of a stuffy, sweaty gym is a good place in my books. I love outdoor bouldering. Unfortunately, I don't have a car and everywhere is not very easily accessible by public transport, so I think this was really good fun. It was nice to have like the city in the background as well and climb places that I've like walked past as well.
Yeah. Good, glad you liked it.